Hey, how's it going, everybody? Back on another one of these driving videos. I'm back at work. They okayed me for coronavirus. So I'm back at work, back to driving. And I gotta say, I don't know if it's the corona still affecting my body or what. It just feels a lot harder to be back at work now. But that's not what you came here for. This isn't for complaining. This is a channel about video games. And we got some good news. Cyberpunk has just got new gameplay. We've seen some katana gameplay. And personally, I'm a little disappointed. The melee in the game was never the selling feature, in my opinion. It always kind of struck me as I was more interested in terms of melee with the blade arms. I can't remember what they called them, but yeah, the forearm blades. That seemed really cool. And I hope that that isn't a feature that they decided to cut. But, hopefully that's still in the game. We haven't really seen any for or against it. But we did get to see some melee combat with the katana. And it seems a little disappointing. I don't know if the person who was playing it just wasn't very good at it, but the closest comparison I can personally make from my own experience is if you've ever played the game Overwatch, when you use the ultimate for the character Genji, it brings out his sword and his sword starts doing melee attacks. It's very kind of clunky and over-telegraphed, and that's kind of the exact same impression I got with the katana gameplay of Cyberpunk. Now, I could be wrong about this. I haven't got my own hands on it, so I could be completely wrong. But katana gameplay does not look very good. In general, I'm trying to avoid a little more news about Cyberpunk. I have no doubts that it's going to be a great game, but the more you get hyped about something like this, the more you get excited for it, the more you invest into learning about it, the more you kind of set yourself up to fail. Take, for instance, a lot of Bethesda games like Fallout 4 and Fallout 76. There's that initial announcement hype, and then everything kind of goes downhill from there. And then you get your hands on the game, and you're like, okay, this is a decent game, but it's not what I was hoping for. It's not that perfect game I had in my head. And I think that's something you got to be careful with, because, you know, game development's always ongoing. Like, we just learned that they're removing vehicle customization and wall running. Now, we got to see those in the gameplay from, I think it was 2018 now, the 45-minute gameplay trailer. Feels like forever ago, but, yeah, it's just a shame that, you know, we wait this long and they're starting to cut features last minute. At this point, we thought we would have our hands on the game, and they're cutting features. So I'm not trying to be a Debbie Downer, but I'm just saying, temper your hype. You know, the developers are working hard on the game. I'm sure it's going to be a great game, but you got to measure your expectations. Now, in other news, to contradict myself completely, get completely hyped, because Kingdoms of Amallur, the Re-Reckoning, they announced a little while ago that they were going to be doing a remaster called Re-Reckoning. And, you know, for those of us who played the game and know that it's kind of like a diamond in the rough, there's so much hype around this game because of the developers and the people working together to just kind of make it this, like, dream game. And then when it launched, it was just a complete flop. I don't really know what happened with it, because I remember hearing about it and being like, that's going to be an amazing game. And then I remember it coming out, not hearing nothing. I remember getting it used. I remember playing through the game and being like, this is a good game. It's not the best game in the world, but it's definitely not the worst. It was a good game. That being said, I'm super hyped for the remaster, because what is completely unheard of for a remaster, when they announced with an official trailer, they announced that it's coming out with a new expansion pass. So, a new expansion pack after all this time, all these years. This was a PlayStation 3, Xbox 360 game. And we're getting a remaster with a new expansion. Now, if you know anything about this game, the whole licensing with the game is kind of a shit show. So, I don't know what's going on with it, but I think every gaming YouTuber needs to get behind this thing and to really try to promote it, try to get people to go out and buy copies, because we don't want Re-Reckoning to be another Re-Reckoning of the flopping. Anybody who knows this game knows that it's a great game, great art style, and somehow it looks like they're even improving on the art style with the remaster. And it's just fun. It kind of takes me back to the Dragon Age Origins days. You know, you got a very dynamic class system where you can kind of change what class you are at will, and you know, you can fuse different things. It has some unique weapons like the chakrams, which are specifically for rogue mages cross classes, and they're like these little rings that you kind of throw, and they're like boomerangs. They were really cool. I remember that being one of my favorite weapons to use in the game. And in general, it's just a really good game, and I recommend, if you find it, on a sale or something, get it, download it, play it yourself. That way you can get hyped for this remaster too, because of anything, it really developed a really cool world. It gives a very new take on elves and different types of elves. You get your dwarves and your gnomes and your humans, and it's very Fable-esque a little bit. If you like Fable games, if you like the Dragon Age games, this is the game for you. This is a game that you want to check out, because it's gonna be good. I hope. Remember, temper that hype a little bit. But yeah, I'm really excited about this, and I think everybody should check it out. I might try to get a hold of a copy and do some gameplay footage if anybody's interested in that, of the original game. I think that's about it for tonight. I know none of you can really see me right now because it's dark, but I just wanted to end the video by saying, if you've watched some of my other videos and you liked them, if you like this video for some reason, please drop a like, comment, subscribe, do it all. If you've never seen one of my videos before, and this is your first one, and for some reason you're still here, please drop a like, subscribe. I promise they're not all this bad. And I'm trying to get into it more, but now I'm back at work. It's kind of harder to manage the time. But I just want to say that, like, every time somebody likes my videos, subscribes, it really means a lot to me. I'm trying really hard to try to get this channel off the ground and everything. And you have no idea how much I appreciate it when I see a new like, a new comment. Even sometimes when they're total phishing scams or something. Even those people, when they bother to comment, I really appreciate it. But thanks for watching. Stay safe. And thank you.